Hi Virgo, welcome to your daily love reading. My name is Pretty and I'll be doing your love reading today. So before we begin with your love reading, Virgo, please do remember to take what resonates and to leave behind whatever does not. Okay, so let's begin with your love reading, Virgo. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Swords, and this is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So this is an energy of someone who could be rushing in with communication. This is someone who feels a sense of urgency. There could be something that they have a lot they want to get off their chest. With this card, it could be that they held back a lot, and now they feel like they might never get their chance to say what they needed to say. There's a threat here. They feel like they could be losing you, you're getting away from them, or they just feel called to speak up, like they've made up their mind and they know what they want. Let's see. We have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse, earth energy, the Seven of Swords in the reverse, air energy, and the Three of Swords in the reverse, air energy. It's like this person's silence could have broke your heart. There was the chance that they had to speak up and they just didn't, or they were acting nonchalant or aloof, uncaring and cold, and that could have hurt you. With the Three of Swords, it's like there's a feeling of brokenheartedness, and this person it's like they are realizing that the error of their ways, because there's almost like they want your forgiveness or they want you to hear them out. They are no longer moving in that like overly calculated, cold way, because with the Seven of Swords in the reverse, it's like they're done playing games. The mask is coming off. They want to be real with you. They're no longer holding back with the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so let's clarify these cards. Okay, we have the Ten of Cups, and this is water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. So yeah, this person, they do care about you. They actually want to be in a relationship with you. They want that happily ever after with you. For whatever reason, in the past, they felt like they couldn't express that. They had to kind of be like play games to keep your interest, and it didn't work out. It almost backfired on them. So they could be rushing in to try to offer you a relationship or to express that they want that with you. We have the Knight of Cups, water energy, the King of Wands, fire energy, and we have the Star, Aquarius energy. So yes, there is that energy here that this person is hoping for some sort of restoration. They want to have some sort of second chance in love, and they want to make you some sort of love offer. They may want to express their feelings for you. Okay, so I'm going to pull out an oracle card for you. Okay, we have confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. And we have release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So you're being advised to think twice before letting this person back in, especially if this is an ex who's trying to come back around. This could be someone who was very prideful, arrogant, and egotistical. And it does look like they are very much motivated by their fear of losing you. So again, be careful with this person. Give them a lot of time to show who they really are, prove themselves, and if possible, release. You know, there's something here that's it's almost like it's a test. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Okay, we have unanimity and harmony. He who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe. Okay, so I'm going to pull out a card for your advice. Okay, we have surrender your belief in scarcity. The universe is asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. There's again that message here that's telling you that there's more. Like, it's almost like you can do better, you know. No offense to this person, but there's something here about, you know, you need to not have a scarcity mindset. You don't have to settle for less than. Okay, we also have surrender to complete healing. Open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. So I'm gonna pull out a message from the person on your mind. How do they feel about you? What do they want you to know? And what do they want to say to you? So let's start with Aries. If you're dealing with an Aries, how do they feel about you? I remember every detail of that day. Okay, so the Aries is definitely reflecting. They're looking back and realizing where they went wrong, what they should have said, what they shouldn't have said. There's that kind of energy here. If you're dealing with a Taurus, how do they feel? Okay, so the Taurus does love you. They feel like they're losing you though, and it's triggering them. If you're dealing with a Gemini, how do they feel? I replay our conversations over and over, and I left you before you could leave me. The Gemini has serious insecurities. They always have this fear that you were going to leave them. Okay, so they may have tried to play games to keep you interested. If you're dealing with a Cancer, how do they feel? I hope that you can forgive me one day. So the Cancer wants to apologize to you. It looks like they are genuinely just seeking your forgiveness. They have a guilty conscience. If you're dealing with a Leo, how do they feel? I don't react when people mention you. Okay, and I wonder if you're happy without me. They care more than they let on. They kind of want to appear unbothered, but they're very bothered. Okay, so if you're dealing with a Virgo, how do they feel? I am afraid to contact you. It's time for me to heal now. Okay, so the Virgo is trying to heal. They're scared to come towards you. They feel like you haven't forgiven them and that you will never forgive them. But also they're seeing you as someone who, they feel like they fumbled, like they feel like they missed out on something really good, because they also see you as the best thing in their life. If you're dealing with a Libra, how do they feel? We will be together again and I regret lying to you. The Libra is going to try to win you over. If you're dealing with Scorpio, how do they feel? You were the best thing in my life. They remember you fondly and they're blaming themselves. They feel like they messed up everything. They self-sabotaged. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, how do they feel? I want to be more than friends and I'm not available. Okay, so the Sagittarius, they're not really, there's almost an energy of they may have sabotaged this connection because they weren't fully available. They could have been dealing with other people or they were involved elsewhere. But they want you, almost like they need to first clear up something else or end something else first before they can come towards you. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, how do they feel? I couldn't let you get close to me and I wish things could be different. So they do want to let you in more. They want to get closer to you. If you're dealing with Aquarius, how do they feel? I'm not available, and I bury myself in work to forget you. So the Aquarius is trying to close off. They are emotionally unavailable at this point. If you're dealing with a Pisces, how do they feel? Okay, so the Pisces is not in a good position right now. Something in their life is not together, and it could be their mental health or even their work, but they are not in a good place. This connection is also kind of adding to that for them. For some reason, it's overwhelming, it's stressing them out, and they're struggling with coping. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for you, Virgo. I hope you have a really, really good day, Virgo. Bye, Virgo.